Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Delta V. Full title is actually Delta V Rings of Saturn. It is by Codera Software, and it's currently on Steam and in demo form. This is just a free to download demo of the game in progress. It's a top-down, hard sci-fi mining simulator, and it's just gonna take a look at the demo here and see what's going on. I haven't played any of the game yet, so I have no idea what to expect other than what I've just told you. So without further ado, let's jump on in there. Oh, okay. I'm controlling it. I didn't know I was in control yet. I was like, oh, is it still doing things? No, it's not. All right, so estimated composition for that guy. There's a red thing on the radar here. Okay, it's a little bit finicky as far as the keyboard controls go. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of inevitable there. Oh, that's just another ship doing the same thing I'm doing, huh? And banging into me. Well, at least he did far less damage to me than that rock did. Or at least it sounded like he did far less damage to me than that rock did. So I'm not sure what to do yet. Am I just supposed to travel to a place? Because I see these guys. We got the Doppler lidar up there. I see these guys all flying away from me. Oh, one of my thrusters is damaged, it looks like. Oh, enter is the excavator. Shift is the engine. Oh, I see. Okay. So shift is my big engine. Space or right click is that. All right. Let's see if I can arrest this fall a little bit. So how do I know? See, it has like a estimated composition thing there. I don't know how am I supposed to tell what it is? If there's anything here worth picking up? I guess we'll do enter. Oh, I gotta do okay. Oh, enter or middle click. Looks like. All right, how do I stop? How do I stop here? Can I get the autopilot to like keep me, in position here? There's a thing I can do to. Okay, well that was so left click is to fire. Not really what I wanted, I guess, or maybe I did want that to scoop this up, maybe. I'm trying to figure this out. Ooh, space also does that. Okay, that's the mass driver. Alright. Alright. So what is... Oh, I can right click. Oh, I see. So the right click puts me in station keeping, which was what I was trying to do in the first place. Alright, that sounds reasonable. Let's see if I can come up here to this. Just kind of open up the mall and go for it. I don't think this is going to fit, but Let's see what happens. I think we just... I don't know if I actually got anything from that. Maybe I have to use the mass driver to break something up and then collect it. Maybe. Let's see if I can get this to... There we go. That did a whole lot of nothing for me. Well, it is definitely a physics simulator. I'll say that much. Let's see if I can... Sir Isaac Newton is definitely in charge here. Oh, okay, that was too much of a spin. Been around too much here. Far too much. Alright, where is... So... I see like lots of blue things and lots of red things. I don't know if the red things are the thing that I want or what's going on there. This looks like a decent chunk of a thing. I go like that. See, I'm breaking it up. I'm not actually grabbing what I need. Can I go after this asteroid here? Oh, here's a bigger one. Maybe we'll just do that. Whoa, what the? He's hit me with an EMP. What's going on here? Hello? What in the world? I just died? Okay. Can I go back to the beginning? Oh, I don't want to exit to the desktop. I didn't even see the guy shoot me even. Just up and died immediately. Okay. Yeah, it's I get that it's a demo, but I need, you gotta throw me a bone here or something. I mean, I'm all about the whole, learn things. Well, maybe I'm not. I kind of like tutorials, and I know that it's still early in this game to have a tutorial and stuff, but it doesn't immediately make any sense what's going on. Let's just put it that way. Alright, why is this camera zooming out now instead of zooming in? Like, shouldn't it be zooming in? Not out? Like, if I wanna open my maul up and grab this thing, can I do that? Can I see it from this distance? Is this a thing that can happen? Alright, so then if I shoot this thing, what happens if I shoot it? Okay, well, pretty much what I thought would happen. But how do you... Like, I'm guessing, I mean, I know the excavator's a thing there, but like, how do you say, like, hey, alright, now I want to go... Like, once you've grabbed it, like, how's it work? And why is this so zoomed out again? I can't see anything. Come on. Alright, so we'll grab this. Maybe? Well, that broke it up, but did it... didn't do anything, though, I don't think. So... I'm not sure what I'm missing here. Certainly a lot of stuff going on the screen, but nothing that's actually helping me understand the game. Are you? No, you're just gonna. And if I shoot you, you don't do anything. I don't... Am I supposed to just shoot other guys and just take their stuff? Maybe we'll try that. I see them on the radar, or LiDAR, or whatever you want to call it. So maybe I just do that. Or maybe I ran into that other guy because I was too deep. I went too deep. I prospected too deep into the rings here. Approaching dangerous velocity. Okay, so there is like an autopilot, which is great. Glad to see it. Now, again, I'm not sure exactly how to do this. Is there another key that, like, at least the camera is zoomed back in again. Let's go see if I can grab this asteroid. Am I only supposed to grab things that are big enough for my, or small enough for my cargo hold? Like I'm all for the ice mining. All for it, but I need to know exactly how this works. It just seems to keep it at that speed there, or at that distance. So how do I... there's life support, excavator, right, which is just enter or middle click. Okay, and that doesn't do anything for me. I did see like smaller fragments come off of these things. So maybe I'm supposed to grab the smaller fragments? Question mark? I don't know. I'm flying blind here, quite literally. Alright, let's get a little bit deeper. Maybe I'm meant to go to a certain depth and then we can have better luck with it. I wish I could zoom in and out. That'd be swell. How do I... A... That's what it is. A or Q over that way. Trying to move side to side. I mean, that's all the keys up there, it looks like. I just don't know. There's space for the mass driver, an onboard computer, a nuclear reactor, all these thrusters. We have an engine that I could fire with shift. Life support I could apparently toggle. I don't know why I would, but I could. Oh, there's a big rock here. I wonder if that's... Maybe this is what we gotta be at. Maybe this is where we gotta be. So I just mosey on up to this. Just gently mosey on up to it. Can I do things? Let's go like this. I'm firing at it, but not really. So I broke it up. Multiple pieces. I gotta hold down and right click when I do that to try to keep it, to overcome the backlash. Okay, can I grab that? Ooh, can I grab that? Let me grab you. Let me grab you. I've got it. Now what do I do? What do I do now that I have it? Maybe I should look at the computer-controlled things and see what they do. Okay, this looks like it fits completely in. Alright, so that fit in the cargo hold. Well, that was... that took a lot of effort. Oh, we got this guy again. Let's not tangle with him too much. We can help it. Oh, my reactor is not happy here. Trying to get him out of this. Well, okay. I see what's happening. My reactor is just going critical on me. Though I don't see any shots being fired at me, it's just my reactor is just going critical. So I don't know exactly how to handle it. But okay, so I can see that some of the rocks will drop stuff. I really wish you could just restart from here instead of having to go back to the desktop all the time. And I know where it's at. As far as that's concerned. Let's open this back up again. And yes, I get that it's a demo, so I'm not being too harsh. It's just, you know, still gotta give us an idea of where you're going with things. Otherwise, I can't really tell how fun or not the game's going to be if I don't know what you're going for. And if I spend 90 minutes trying to figure out the controls, that's probably not a great thing either. Or if I have a camera that zooms way out so I can't see what's going on. Okay, so this sparkly glowy stuff is what we want, I guess. There's no way I'm going to grab that, though. Yeah, that's just that's a fool's errand right there. So yeah, I guess the reactor, see, I see a little circle around the reactor power here. So I guess if I use the reactor too much, it overheats. Is that what that's telling me? Like it's overheating? Oh yeah, reactor temperature is 42. Okay, so with okay, so the reactor temperature heats up when I use the thrusters and everything too much. And it looks like my backside there gets a little bit more glowy. You like a glowy backside? And grab that. There we go. Okay. Let's go this way a little bit. Did I actually grab it? I can't tell. It doesn't look like it's in my cargo hold. So I don't know if I actually grabbed that or not. Oh, there it is. Now it's showing up in the cargo hold. Okay. Then it tells me what the composition is. All right, so we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Where are we getting to? I don't know. We're filling up our cargo hold. I don't know where to take it once our cargo hold is full. Like, is there a station here I'm supposed to drop it off on? Like, I have no idea. All right. Let's this way a little bit. Stop there. Nope, nope, nope. That's not working. Do that. That. Well, that's cool. I can actually probably break it up a little bit with my thrusters. So I'm guessing at some point you'd have a bigger ship with a bigger maw attached to it that you can grab larger rocks? Question mark? Or is it always going to be this finicky? I feel like I'm playing Lunar Lander. And what's getting me too is like my cargo in there, you can see it's shifting around constantly. So it's like as I'm doing things, if I open them all up while I'm doing things, I could end up losing the cargo again, which I suppose is realistic because it's not bolted down, but still very impractical. It's very impractical when these things go flying off into the stratosphere here. Alright, let's see if I can grab... I hate how these get so much velocity that I can't really mosey up to them. Oh, for crying out loud. This is more of a frustration simulator than it is a... Like, this should be... this is almost like playing QWOP. It's like... How frustrating do you like your video games to be? Because this is getting up there. Yeah, I can't grab that other one. Alright, what else do we have? As far as that goes, can I... There's something I could do to, like... refine those while I'm here? I mean, I assume I'm supposed to take them back to somewhere. Do I... Let me see, if I turn around... So bearing is this. Oh, I see. That actually keeps my thrust, my station keeping is the bearing one. So if I just head back out of the ring, what does it do? This is preparing emergency autopilot. Return trajectory. Okay. Oh, I am returning to... Oh. That was it. Well, it's hard to assess the game when there's so little here to actually figure out. Let me try it one more time here. Let's go like super deep and see what there is to be seen. Okay. I would imagine too that the reactor temperature would naturally increase as I get closer to Saturn because all the pressure would be increasing, right? And there'd be more temperature associated with that. But then again, I mean, that's assuming the reactor is unshielded too, I guess. And it seems to be going down. We're still, well, I mean, we're still very, very high here. And we're hitting all the things. And there goes our reactor. So how do I stop the reactor from... So I can't stop the... Okay. So there's no way to stop the reactor from going critical once it decides it's time to go critical, I guess. Like, I would think there'd be like a way to cool it while it's doing that or something. You know, like a button press or something like that. This is really annoying having to... They couldn't have put a button in there that says replay from the beginning. It was too much. Alright. New game again. I just want to see how... I mean, obviously there's lots of rings, and we're not going to get that deep into it, but... I would like to see how far we can get and still grab some things. Sure, I shoot these things before they become a problem. Alright, the reactor's getting hot here. And now it's down. I like that there's at least visual feedback. Now that I understand there's visual feedback and what's actually going on, I can see what's happening there with the reactor. Oh, that's gonna hurt a little bit. Alright, we're recovering slowly but surely. So it looks like you gotta just kind of sit down and putter a little bit. Or not. The reactor is just plain gonna go, regardless. Like, the temperature went down for a second, and then it's like, nope, your reactor is screwed. So interesting, I guess. I don't know how else to really evaluate it. There's really not enough here to evaluate. It's like you got the one basic mechanic that took, you know, a lot of time to figure out in the first place, and then you have enemy ships that just appear and cause your reactor to explode. I don't know how else to... I don't know what else is to it. You know, it seems like it's a very shallow pond right now. I hate to say that. I know it's a demo and there's not a lot to it yet, but I mean, geez. I mean, this is like, it's like expecting a you know, a short story and getting just a postcard or a pamphlet. You know what I mean? It's hard because I don't know what else to say about it, what else to do to evaluate it, because Nothing here that I can really evaluate yet. The controls are extremely finicky, but that's to be expected if you're coming into this expecting, you know, Newtonian physics and stuff. That they're certainly there. I don't know how I feel about the whole reactor thing. It's like, yeah, we're going to throw you on a ship that's like a time bomb. The reactor is so unshielded or is so unmanaged that it's going to just kill you any moment. So I'm not sure how I necessarily feel about that. I get when you take damage that they need a way for you to die from damage, but just from normal use of the ship, that seems like a really bad design for a ship, right? It's like, we need this ship to break up rocks, and then but you know, don't break up too many or too fast, because you know it'll just explode on you. It's like, you should fire your engineers. That's all I'm just saying there. Okay. Oh man, this camera's not doing me any favors right now. Yeah, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way to control the camera. Like, you can't have it doing this thing where it's like sometimes it's zoomed out, sometimes it's zoomed in. It's got to be in the player's control, or just always be zoomed in or something. You know what I mean? It's like, because look at this. It's unmanageable at this point. I'm like, how am I supposed to hit anything if I can't rely on what the camera's showing me? Also, it wouldn't hurt to have like a line segment coming off of, you know, like a little display line coming off of the front of the ship, so you can see where your shots are oriented, just to help and aid in orienting your shots for you. It's not as important because the mouse isn't aiming, but it still would be really nice if it was, especially when you're like zoomed out like this, if you could see a little bit better indication of where you're actually going to shoot, where your mass driver is going to shoot. I'm coming up a whole lot of nothing here. I assume that's because they really want you to go deeper, but the same point, it's not really. Every time I go deeper here, I end up with just a whole lot of unhappiness. Our autopilot. Alright. I wish I could, like, I guess the autopilot is technically piloting us now? I don't know. It's wish I could just click on something and just say, here, go to this point. And quit bothering me. You know what I mean? Quit bothering me with all these physics-y things. Let's just keep rolling with it and see what I get. See, now I'm just getting impatient. That's the problem. Like, I got a long stretch of nothing going on. I'm going to end up getting impatient. And I know that this is not supposed to be a game for people who are impatient. This is supposed to be like what I'm gathering is it's supposed to be like a, you know, something you kind of play just to pass the time, and you know, it's taking one mechanic and just going to the extreme with it. You know, like an Elite Dangerous or something like that, where it's just you're not really meant to play the game. You're meant to just experience the time dilation playing the game ultimately causes. Oh, we gotta... Wow, this thing just came right to me, huh? I wish I had like a gravity well or something I can grab it with, like a grapple or something. I don't have to go chasing this crap down. I guess that would make the game too easy, but still. This is just balls, I say. Just balls. Crying out loud. The realization that you're going to be chasing this thing all the way across the map is not a fun one. Let me put it to you that way. Oh, for crying out loud. It's just, you know, you just get to a point where like, this is not even... Again, it feels more like a frustration simulator than an actual, like, hey, you're supposed to relax and do this. This is not relaxing. This is just, this is just torture, is what it is. What it feels like. I hate to say that. I realize it's, you know, it's still a demo and there's still a lot to go, but it's just, I can't, there's not much else to comment on except the lack of anything meaningful to do here. And none of that big asteroid had nothing in it. Like, maybe if they... I mean, I guess that the colors on the LiDAR are supposed to tell me something, but, you know... fuck it, the game would tell me what that means. Like, are the blue things supposed to be something? Are the red things supposed to be something? And then when you shoot it, it goes off in, like, whatever direction it really kind of feels like going. And get out in front of it. Can I just capture it? There we go. It's a little bit better. That had some iron in it. And water. Iron and water in that one. Alright, and then this guy shows up, and then my reactor goes critical. It just... Yeah. I'm sorry, developer. You need to go back to the drawing board. Because this is not... I suspect this is not... You talk about a niche product. This is like... niche of niche, right? It's like let's find the most let's find someone who not only loves punishment but loves punishment on top of punishment on top of a whole lot of nothing going on. It's unfortunate, but yeah, there's a long way to go with this, so whatever. It's a demo, it's free, you can go take a look at it over on Steam. Perhaps give some words of encouragement. Don't be like me and be brutally honest. Try and help the dev out. Help this become a game that is something interesting. Something interesting for Steam here. As always, I will leave links to the Steam store page and demo and any other information I can find down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.